All right. So the topic is inheritance. Okay. So what is inheritance? I think I can also give a real quick example of inheritance, right? So think about a scenario. So yeah, I I cannot relate to that example, but think about a scenario. For example, I think everyone knows how to define a class, right? Let's say, let me take our example only. Okay. For example, class name is Navin. Okay, and Navin class does not have any attributes and methods. We got it? And so this is one class. Understood? And Navin is Navin. Who's Navin parents? Like your dad name Navin? We can use real name. That's fine, so that you can relate quickly. Okay, Rama, for example. Okay, and your mother name Navin. Vani, right? Okay, all right. So with this example, you guys can understand easily. Okay. So think about a scenario where we have two classes, class one and class two. Okay. So this is a parent class. So when it comes to if there is something, if the class is this like this, right? So we used to call as single class, correct? It's not about single class, like it's a class, which has the basic attributes and the methods, isn't it? But if you see, when it comes to real world, let's say these are parents, right? Father and mother. And if you see Navin implementation, so how the implementation will be, right? So the properties from the father and properties from the mother. Let's say, think about a scenario. So why we use inheritance, right? Inheritance is used to acquire features from parent classes. You got it? Let's say, hey, I think you can relate to this quickly. Let's say some people used to say, hey, your eyes looks like your father, and your ears look like your mother, your hand looks like your father. You got it? So which means what? So the features from one class. See, this is a, your father has his features. Let's say his skin tone, his hairstyle, for example, or his nose, eyes, ears, different features, right? So this features and your mother features, right? So which is joined, right? So this is the what we can say. So Navin is born with features of, right. So this is where the inheritance concept also comes, meaning acquiring properties from one class to other class. You got it? Let's say father, mother, got it? Son, got it? So imagine this son is from son is created by father and mother. Now, did you understood? So the implementation, the like if you do this, which means that you are copying properties of father and mother to Navin. You got it? Yeah. So inheritance is, now let me explain the definition. By definition, an inheritance is a concept of acquire, acquiring properties of one class to other class. Yes. Now, did you relate to the example? So an inheritance is a concept of acquiring properties of one class to other classes. You got it? Yeah. So this is what it is. Like we're able to okay with the definition. See, definition and all, you can't, you should not by heart and inheritance. Like you don't even think of what is inheritance. Definition and all, you should not think about that. You should not. No, we are not missions guys to load the data, right? We should understand the concept. See, class one, class two, right? It class one has its own properties. Like properties in the sense, when I say properties, right? Attributes and methods only. Properties means attributes and method. Don't think some property means like bank balance and assets, lands. Now, of course, it will come obviously. Yeah, but it's like a attribution method. Now, did you understood? Your father and mother property will comes to you. You got it? Which means that whatever properties, right? So uh, means attribution methods from father class and mother class will be copied to son class. Now it is easy to remember, is it? This example? Yeah, got it. So this is what this is what inheritance is actually, and let's try to understand types of inheritance. Okay, now so when it comes to types of inheritance, so first one is single inheritance. Okay, next multiple inheritance. Next multi-level multi-level inheritance. Next one is hybrid inheritance. Next fifth one is uh, hierarchical inheritance. Would someone help me out with the spelling? Hierarchical. Hierar, hierar, CHI, I guess. Okay, hierarchical. Yeah, correct. Inheritance. I'm bit weak in English. Sorry. No, because we are from Telugu medium background, no? So we don't know the like complex words. All right. Now, so these are, in inheritance, there are five types. Okay. Single, multiple, multi-level, hybrid, and hierarchical. Guys, this is one of the damn sure interview question. If they ask, you should eat all the time. 30 minutes, like, we can explain them in 30 minutes with detailed examples. Understood? Yeah. Okay. Now, so here, if you see single inheritance, right? So when it comes to single inheritance, actually here this is a now these two are parents actually. See, when class is defined individually, which we used to call as a parent class. Okay. And if you see this is a child class. This is a parent class and this is a child class. Guys, understood? Sorry, this is also parent now. Right. And son is the child class. Guys, got it? Now, correct? No, these two are parents and this is child. Understood? Now, so let's understand single inheritance in this concept. Okay. So in this concept, child class inherit inherit single parent class. You got it? Which means what? So for example, currently we had two, right? So for example, see, sometimes what you will see, the son, right? Son can have both the properties of father and mother, and sometimes let's say son one is no, yeah, we can take example of now. For example, let's say Naveen inherited property. No, don't get offended, guys. I'm just giving an example. Okay, next one more child class, Molly, right? And Molly is only inherited property from a father. You got it? So child a child class inherits single parent class. So what is a single inheritance? So single inheritance means child class inherits single parent class. You got it? Makes sense, huh? Correct. Makes sense, right? Okay. Next one. So multiple inheritance. Single child class inherits two or more parent classes. Got it? So here this is like a multiple. So this example for single inheritance, and this example for multiple. You got it? Makes sense, huh? Got it? Yeah. Next one. You're clear with it, is it? Right. Next one, multi-level inheritance. Okay. So for multi-level, what I will do is I'll put, so these are the examples, right? Currently. And let's say now, let's say I have one more I can hmm. So what's your who's your grandfather? I mean, let's right. That's fine. Yeah. I think you can, you want to use the kid name. That's okay. And from this, right. And let's say no. Anyway, I'll give a simplified answers as well for each and everything. But you can refer to this well. Let's say Priyanka, Priyanka class, and she has attributes, right? And now class. What's your kid name? Because okay. So now if you see, because see, currently this is child class, and child class inherited Naveen and Priyanka. Got it? Yeah. Don't worry, I can give you a summarized, explanation as well, right? So daughter. So this is a child class. Okay. So this is the best example we can think of, right? Guys, did you see something? So here Vikasni is the child, and Naveen and Priyanka the parents. Understood? And here is Priyanka is parent. Priyanka is a parent to Vikasni. Understood? Even Naveen, right? Naveen is, see, so Naveen is child class for, right? Since he inherited from Rama and Vani. You got it? And so this is child class for what? Naveen is child class for these two parents. And if you see, for this, for Vikashni, Naveen is a parent now. Did you understood the flow? Clear, huh? So, this class, Naveen class behaves child class as well as parent. So at this start, during this program execution, at this point and until this point, Naveen is the child, and as soon as it meets this line, meet this class, now Navin become parent. So Vacation become child. Yeah. Did you get that? You're following, Navin? You got it? Yeah. So now that we should understand when we are calling a parent class, when we are calling a child class. You got it? See, whenever parent class is invoked to something else, and the invoked the currently invoked function class being said as a child class, simple as that. Since here since he is a daughter, whoever inherits, right? For example, whoever inherited, for example. So these people call as a parents. Yeah, right. So multi-level. So when you say multi-level, right? I can say like um, means a parent. I think I can say um, means a class inherits a class inherits from a from a from a parent class. You got it? So from a parent class, which itself which itself inherits inherit from another class. No, did you understood now? Makes sense, huh? See, multi-level inheritance means class, right? Child class. You should say child class inherits from a parent class, which itself, see, multi-level means child class inherits from parent class. You got it? For example, Naveen and Priyanka, for example, and also which itself, meaning parent class itself inherits from other classes. Rama and Vani. Now, is it clear, guys? Do you understand now the example? So, yeah, inherits. Timoli, is it clear for you? Yeah. Now, see, this is how you should learn. You should not by heart, guys. Okay. So when you are learning something, you should learn in a practical way. Okay, multi-level. Don't worry, I'll give an example for each, nicely. So it would make more sense, to understand this easily. Yeah. Next one is uh, hierarchical inheritance, right? Mm, I think we can say more than is it hybrid, right? Not hierarchical, hybrid. So see, currently we had this, right? Yeah. In hybrid, we should say see more than one combination. Here we can claim this more than one class in hybrid, right? Yeah, combination, combination, combination of any combination of different types, or we can say like combination of any other combination of any other inheritance. Combination of any inheritance. Let's say, see one concept. What we do is we concept. See, if you look at this, for example, um, we can say. So currently, if you look in this example, right? What is this? So this is what? It's a multiple, is it? Did you got it? Multiple. Uh, here it's multiple and even multi-level. It supports both. Understood? So how? Because when it comes to Vikasni, right? So she's inherited from two. Naveen and Priyanka. You got it? So here, this is what? Multiple. You got it? But in originally, it also supports multi-level. Okay, because if I remove Priyanka here, for example, for sake, right? In this case, what really happened? See, Naveen is inherited. So Vikasni is inherited from Naveen, right? But Naveen itself. So this is a single. When it comes to what is a single inheritance? A child inherits single parent class. You got it? And so this is what single inheritance, right? And if you see Naveen implementation, so Naveen implementations, this is like multiple. You got it? So any combination of these two is called hybrid inheritance. Makes sense, huh? Combination of any other two, not only single and multiple. It can be multi-level or it can be hierarchical. Any combination we used to say, combination of any other inheritance. Yeah, we can say this. Yeah, got it. Combination of any other in bracket we should say single, multiple, multi-level. Yes. Yeah, makes sense, huh? All right. The last one is hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance is uh, multiple, or we can say more than one child class. More than hierarchical. So more than one child class inherits. More than one child class inherits from same parent class. Okay. So these are the definitions which which is completely acceptable by anyone. If you say this, hey, what is single inheritance, multiple, multi-level, hybrid, and hierarchical, right? So got it. So I think if you tell me if you ask me, "Hey, Kumar, so this is bit of confusion. Can you give me a small single picture of how this can be implemented?" Okay, so I think we'll do one. I'll do one thing quickly. So yeah, so what I'll do is see, you had a class, understood? So if single parent is inherited by a child, let's say A is, for example, is B is a class inherited by A, for example. So B is a class and B inherits A. What is this? So A is what? Parent, right? A is a parent and B is child. You got it? So if the child, what is the single inheritance? Single inheritance means child class, child class inherits single parent class. Here A is a parent and B is a child. Does this make sense in one go, right? And multiple inheritance. So multiple. So A is one parent and B is another parent. You got it? And we have a C, right? So what C the A and B are two different classes. And what is C? C is inherited A and B. That is multiple. Okay. So single child class inherits two or more parent classes. So currently, what example I have given? The example is very simple. A and B are classes. A and B are parent. C is a child of A and B. Got it? So as mentioned, it can see single cell class inherit two or more parents or two or more. You got it? Currently it is two. Let's say you have a class A, class B, and class C and class D, for example, right? And let's say class C. So this is also multiple only. So class C, it inserted A, B, C, and D. Guys, did you understood? So whenever I'm using brackets, right, which means that see E means like this is a child of A, B, C, D. You got it? This is what multiple. Yes, very okay with the explanation. You're fine, right? You're comfortable, is it? Got it. And next is multi-level inheritance. See, A class, A class inherited B is inherited A, for example. Okay. And pipe C is inherited B. Now, did you understand? Multi-level inheritance means see child class inherits from parent class. See, child class inherited from parent class. For example, B is a parent here. Got it? Parent class, which which itself, meaning B itself, inherit from another class. Now, makes sense, huh? You're okay with the explanation, right? Okay. So this is like multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, right? And what is the next one? Hybrid inheritance, which means like I can quickly give you one example. So hybrid also combination of any inheritance called a hybrid. You got it? So let's say so here let's say um, class A, class A, class B, and class D. Okay, and class D is inherited. So so class D is inherited. So I'm planning to have a single inheritance. Okay, for example, class D is inherited class B, which means single inheritance, isn't it? And class E is inheriting class A and class B, for example, that matter. Now, did you see this? So what I have tried here? So meaning any combination, right? So in this example, we have three parent classes A, B, C, and in this, what is the hybrid means? Combination of any other inheritance types, right? So here this is a single single inheritance. Got it? And this is mm, multiple. Right. No, this is like multiple, not multi-level, right? So because we just had a E is only inherited A and B, and A and B or A, B, C are three independent parent classes. Got it? Yeah. Even if you want to include one more, let's say class F, for example, and class F is inheriting class D, and let's say class C, for example, that matter. You got it? So what is this actually? So this is like multi-level, right? Because it has see F is inherited D, so D is inherited B. You got it? And this is a combination of a multiple and multi-level. You got it? Multi-level. It is both, right, because it inherited multiple classes, and also it is supporting multi-level inheritance. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, guys, is it clear? I think I'll remove this because it would doesn't sounds good to you currently, but with example you will come to know. But this is more clear, right? Right. Next. So, what is last one is hierarchical inheritance. So, hierarchical inheritance means one father has 100 children, for example. Just kidding. Let's say um, a single parent is inherited by multiple child classes. Let's say parent is A, for example. A is a class, and A, B is son of A. So this guy has more, more kids, for example. C, D also from parent of A, E. No, makes sense, huh? Does it make sense, guys? Clear, huh? So here, what is hierarchical inheritance? More than one child class inherits from same parent class. Did you answer this correctly? Guys, this is how we should learn. Hmm? This need, right? This need examples. So here A is a parent, B, C, D, E, and F are child, child of A. Guys, clear, huh? Is it clear? You can easily remember, is it? So, like rather this example. So this is more simple and easy to understand, isn't it, guys? So can we start? Can we start working on the actual implementation? So, sounds good. Okay. Now let's take this example, single inheritance, and here, yes, give me just a minute. All right. So can we start working on the implementation quickly, one after the other? Let's say we had a class. Let's say I'll use the same example. Class A has attributes, for example, um, color. Anything you can put everything. Anything that's okay. Let's say blue, for example, and so this is a parent, right? And B is what? B is child of A. Got it? And if you see, C has B is a child of A, and let's say you can put any attribute. That's okay. Um, Name and B, for example. You got it? Yeah. Guys, did you see this? So now, if you see this example, what did you notice? A child class inherits single parent, right? This is single inheritance, isn't it? Now, if I create a object for B, so B is B object, B underscore object equal to, so B. You got it? If you go on trigger, you don't see any issues. Exit code 0, which means that no issue with the code. If it is one, if it is one, for example, let me break the system. Uh, uh, Now, what did you see? What is the exit code? One. So one means errors. You got it? Zero means no errors. You got it? So what is error here? Indentation error. So why indentation error? Because I define a class. So after colon, we should follow indentation. You got it? So that's why it is creating issue. So to create an indentation, four lines, four white spaces, right? So you can use one by one. Let's say moving cursor 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, or in one go tab. You got it? And so I just solve that indentation and now smooth. Now, so this example, single, child class inherited single parent class called single inheritance, which means what? Acquiring properties, right? So A has what property? It has attribute, is it? Color, correct? Now, I can directly use, acquiring means what? Copying, right? Copying property from one class to other. Oh, did you understand? Means child class inherits single parent class properties. Make sense? Now, so which means what? So B does not have color, is it? Originally B does not have color, but color is from where? A class. You got it? Now, so if I write B object dot, what did you see here? Here, you're seeing two attributes, is it? Like a color and name. Did you see this? Guys, clear, huh? So since we acquired, since it copied from a parent class. So whatever parent class has, it also copies, inherits, means copies the data, copies the properties. Either it can be method, it can be you know um, attribute. No, B object dot. What is the next one? Name. Yes, clear, huh? If I trigger this, no issues, and try to print it. Guys, whenever you write program, right, it start executing, in parallel also. Not writing everything and breaking breaking everything. Don't do it. On the go, try to execute and see whether your program is okay, behaves correctly. Yeah. Guys, you are okay with this example for single inheritance? Yeah. Acquiring properties. Here I copied only the attribute, is it? So let's say I had a method df. I had a method created. Um, a method, for example, a method. Got it. And which return I am a method, for example. Got it. And b also having attribute and also has a method b method return and b method. That's clear, huh? Now what? See, when you do a see what really means b of a. What really means is, guys, it's simple that copying properties from one class to other, acquiring properties, right? Inheriting properties from one class to other. So when you do this, b of a, what really means is it does original does this, guys. Guys, you understood, huh? By looking, it looks like this. Understood. But when you do b of a, which means your uh, you know it does this in the background. Clear, huh? I mean, so when you write a b of a, it copies everything and paste it into b. Makes sense, correct? This is how the inherit means what? Copy. Yeah. But but by looks, it looks like only b, only b content. But no, because you inherited. Visibly, it not present, but original in the background, it copies to the here. Understood. Now, if I execute this is fine. And now B is inherited even A method, right? Copying attribute and methods, right? Even so, after creating B object, I can still access A method also. Why? Because A is inherited into B. Makes sense, huh? By B object, I can also make A method. Why? Why A method I can make? Because A is inherited, because A property is copied into B, is it? Because since you made a single inheritance, the properties are copied. See, did you see this? By using B object, I'm able to print or display the A method information. B object dot next B method. So now, did you understood the usage of inheritance? So meaning today, what we can say today, if you create one class, and if the class has some attributes, right? Attribute methods. If you want to use this as a similar functionality, for example, so instead of creating again brand new class, you can simply inherit it. Now, did you understood the benefit of inheritance? The benefit is code reusability. So reusability of the logic or functionality. Understood, huh? Like, did you understood why inheritance? It simply copy instead of creating again brand new stuff. Let's say you had a calculator application, and you are doing some mathematical operation. But in mathematical operation means what? You need to perform addition and subtraction on all the other things, right? So what we do, simply we will inherit, a calculator class. Does it make sense? So inheritance, the benefit is a code reusability. That is the main benefit. That's why, right? So currently, I want to use A attributes, but instead of writing again, let's say instead of writing again here like this, doesn't make any sound, no? Again, you have to invest your time for writing all this data. So currently, only one method and one attribute. Imagine there are 100 methods and 100 attributes are there. Does it really matter to write like that duplicate code which is already present in the other class? No, right? Doesn't sounds good. Got it. So that's where the concept would help you, to copy in one go. If you just say B of A, which means that what you're copying properties of other class information into the current class. Yeah. Does this make sense? You understood the usage of inheritance, right? So this is what single inheritance, right? So did you every is everyone understood this? Clear? Huh? Remaining thing I'll directly copy paste. What is it next? Multiple, is it? Okay. I'll simply copy paste. Since you already understood this, so my job is easy. What I'll do is, um, okay. So multiple, right? Class B, sorry, class C. So inherits class C and class B. Guys, clear? Huh? Understood. That's it. I'm done. And if you create a class, uh, I create a see. These two are parent class. A and B are parent class. Understood. I created a child class C, and whose parents are A and B. Understood. So by using now, I'll create a C class. C class. I created a C class object. So C instead of B C, because I created a C object, right? Understood. Now did you understood how important it is to understand the concept? One. Understood. Yeah. So by using C itself, now I'm able to make it. Did you see this? I created a, C does not have any attributes, right? C does not have any attribute like color, name, A method, B method. C does not have any information. But where it copied from? It copied from A and B class. And by using, since we copied, which means that it is available inside C. So if I create object of C, by using this object, I can access any method, any attribute of A and B. Yeah. Does this make sense? Yes, no? Clear? Huh? Did you see? Not even 5 minutes we understood the other topic also. Next, multi-level, right? Guys, now did you understood? Same thing only. So what is multi-level? See, A is a parent, B is a child. B is a child of whose parent A, and C is the child whose parent of B. Understood? This is what we discussed, right? See here, this is what multi-level is it? Means child class inherits from a parent class. Parent class itself inherits another class, which is A. Guys, does this make sense? Team, does make sense? Huh? Yes, no. Yeah. So that's it. We're done. I'm done with this as well. Makes sense, huh? Multi-level. See, because see, when it comes to C, C does not have. If you see, C does not have color, name, A method and B method, but we inherited B. So what really happened? So when it comes to this, to understand this clearly, right? So B of A, what does really mean? B of A means what? Copying these properties, right? Like this. No, I'm just giving does visually it will not be like this. And what we're doing? C of B. So C of B means what? Copying attribute and methods of B. You got it? So did you see? Originally B for looks, you will only see this information. But what originally B does, it inherited A as well, right? So which means that this information also copied to C. Guys, now did you make it sense? Even if I execute this, right, still it works. Did you see this? This is how it worked actually. That's clear, huh? So even see, what see instead of this, if you pass, if I execute this, right, you are seeing this information, right? Even when I do this, still now did you see this? How when I do a B, for example, when I do if I do B or whatever it is, this would happen, guys. Understood? Huh? When you inherit B means it inherited A and B means what? A property. Yeah, A properties, A properties as well as B properties. Now makes sense, huh? Yes. Is it easy to understand now? Isn't it? No, this is how we should learn. Understood. Programming is very easy, guys. If you understand the concept, right, it's very easy. You can easily troubleshoot. You can easily implement. Yeah. So you're fine with multi-level also? Hey, Molly, you have next 5 more minutes. We will complete the remaining things. All right. Next one is multi-level and hybrid. So hybrid, it's easy again. Uh-huh. Odma. Uh-huh. Just now. Okay, one second. Hmm. All right. So last one is not last one. This is like hybrid, right? Okay. Any of these companies is hybrid only, right? So we already know this. Just copy paste, right? Keep it here. For example, add one more. That's okay. Hmm. Let's say class C. Class C is independent, for example. Class C is independent or mm, class C, let's say. See, it does have parameters or not, does not, no problem. And now class D. What is class D? Class D is in head. Okay, I think we can refer here quickly. Whatever the example we have used, right? Yeah, ABC. Yeah, we will implement the same because when you're referring, right, this would be more easier. Understood? So this is the concept, right? We have tried. I'm trying to make you more comfortable while looking it. Okay. So ABC are independent, no? Class A, I'm A. For example, you can also put methods, guys. Got it? So for for time intense, I'm directly writing like this. A B. What is the next? C. Right? C. Hmm. Class C. C equal to C. Got it? Right. Now, did you see this? So ABC are three independent classes, parent classes. Okay. D is child class of B. Class D of child of B. Make sense? Right? Next. Class is child of A and B. Class C is child of A and B. Got it? No, this example shows hybrid inheritance. This is like single inheritance and multiple. Even you can do multiple, like whatever it is. So, but as part of this example, I tried this. Yeah, make sense? Clear, huh? By using E object, let's say E underscore object equal to E, right? So E means what? You can use attributes of A and B, but you cannot use attribute of C in E, is it? You got it, huh? You understood? So E is son of A and B only. So you can access, let's say for example, you can access A attribute and B attribute, right? So dot A attribute. Did you see this? It is showing A and B only. You got it? E is for A and B only. That's where when I put dot, you are seeing A and B attribute. But for example, if I try to access C attribute, um, let's say uh, print E dot E object dot C, for example. If I did you see this? It itself has some it's saying like, hey, this attribute is not there. Got it? Yeah. If I execute this, it will say indentation error. Okay, line number 1. Okay. Oh, okay. I had to uh, keep them in a documentation string, multi-line comment, block comment. All right. So if I execute this, then it's not happy. Attribute E. E has Did you see this? E has I created the object for E dot C, right? And if you see, E is inherited A and B only. Guys, understood? Huh? A and B only. But if you see A and B, A and B. But what I'm trying to access C attribute, is it? But C attribute is part of C class. That's why since we didn't inherited C class, right? I cannot access C attributes. Does this make sense, guys? Yes? No? Makes sense, huh? With example, even we crash the program. Yeah. Error as uh, E not inheritance inheritance inherit as inherited. Yeah, inherited C class. Makes sense, huh? Right. So you're fine with hybrid? Yeah. And if I create an object for D equal to D object. And so if you see D, what is D actually? D is only inherited what? B only. Did you see this? That's why you are seeing only B1 here. So if I for D, I can access B attribute. Why? Because D class is D is a child of B. Understood? When it comes to B has only one attribute, which is B. That's why if I put D dot, it is only displaying B information, B attribute. Does this make sense? Clear? Huh? Yeah. So here two times it printed because line number 25 we are already printing on B attribute. Same using E, and even using D we are also printing B attribute. Yeah, sounds good. Any confusion in this, guys? No, right? Next one is hierarchical inheritance. One second. Next example is, got it? Yeah. So what is hierarchical inheritance? Let me grab the concept. Did you see this? Single parent, multiple. One parent has multiple kids, guys. In the old days, people used to have. Just kidding. Right. Class A, class A has, let's say, name equal to, or we can say surname. For example, you can use any name, but I'll use my name. Right. For example, now this single parent, actually single A parent, and now if you see class B, class B is inherited what? A, right? Yeah. That's it. Like this, class A is inherited A. You got it? B class, D class. Oh, remaining two other. Now did you see this? Single parent class inherited by multiple child classes. Same class. E F. Got it? Now if I create a object for F, for example, F object, you can create you can create object for anything. So I would select F object equal to F. Got it? F object dot. Did you see this? Only since after A, B, C, D, E, F, right? All inherited A class, right? So that's where you are seeing A class, attribute, which is surname. Makes sense, huh? Guys, clear, huh? Okay, so I hope you understood all the concepts of inheritance, and we will also enter into the complexity and what are the problems we will encounter during the application development. We will come to know, and that will be demonstrated as tomorrow's. No, not tomorrow's. Even if there is one more session scheduled today, for example, we can also go with that.